Hello everyone, welcome to MJ Hobby Corner. This is Martin and Julie right there behind me. And we're making this short video to show you what Julie's working on. Julie is learning how to make terrain, and this is going to be a great help. I will be doing a terrain purging very soon, so getting rid of a lot of terrain that's old and, it's just stuff that I need to make room for newer stuff. And Julie has taken it upon herself to learn how to make terrain, and she's making me some walls. She's making some walls, and I want you guys to see she's doing a good job, I think. I really do think so.
It's really easy. If I can do this, anybody can do this.
All right, so let's go see what Julie's doing, and hopefully she's adding to the terrain collection, the new terrain collection for this summer. So Julie's making some walls, and the way we make walls, we're using some of that meat packaging foam. You can see it right there. Okay, and so we're recycling foam. This isn't store-bought foam. And right now, Julie, what are you doing?
I am scoring the foam with a pencil. It's very easy, and you don't have to worry about making straight lines, thank goodness, because I couldn't draw straight lines even with the ruler, probably. But this is good because the walls are supposed to be kind of broken down and crumbling and old. So you want them to look like this. Well, not curved, but you want them to look like that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
And just kind of go through. This one's too big. All right. Well, that...
And mind you, this is only the second day that Julie has ever made terrain.
That's right.
She has never made terrain before.
No.
So this is pretty cool.
So we had talked about filming my first terrain project, and I had kind of pictured it differently. But it turned out we needed this stuff, and this stuff is really easy. So it turned out to be actually a really good first project.
Awesome. All right, so Julie's going to be scoring that wall. I made a bunch of little cutouts for her so she can add extra bricks. Why don't we show the walls that are ready to be painted?
All right, let's do
it. So this is one almost finished wall.
Almost finished, yeah.
Okay.
Has to be painted.
And so what'd you do here?
Here, I scored the bricks like I showed, right? And then you have to go, when you glue them together, and I'll probably show that in another part, but you glue them together, and then you have to you score the top as well, so that the bricks, it's brought up over the top.
Correct.
Then, after it's all glued together, you put some little pieces of bricks on, just to make it look a little more realistic. Then, you put some glue, just regular white glue, on the bottom, and sprinkle these little stones, and then some sand.
Correct. Okay.
And then I'll paint it.
Right. And here are some base coated walls, and she's going to be probably doing a wash there. And then we add the final step, and I'll show Julie how to do this. She'll do this on her own. We'll add some greens, some flocking powder.
Yeah.
So it'll simulate vegetation growing and all that. So very good, Julie.
It was really fun, and then actually I'm really a lot more proud of it than I expected to be. I really am proud of it. It's really great, and it's so easy. So you guys, if you are afraid of doing terrain like I've always been, or you just think that you're not good enough, or you couldn't do it, or no, I mean, seriously, if I can do that, anybody on earth. And it's so easy, and it's quick. And you did it.
Right. And the cool thing, we can add a little bit of texture to that later. We'll show that maybe in another video.
Okay.
And Julie's going to be doing quite a few of these walls and stairwells.
Stairwells, too, yeah. That'll be fun.
Everything else, and that's going to add to our ruins collection.
And we'll film that, too. So you guys will see a video on the stairwell that I do, too.
Absolutely. Julie's very proud, and we're very proud of Julie.
Okay.
All right. So while Julie works on this other wall that she's doing now, I use this texture paint by Rust-Oleum. I use it sparingly. It's not cheap stuff, but a little spurts of this adds a lot of texturing to the wall once it's all finished, and it just looks great. And I use this on my play mats. It sticks to the play mats like you wouldn't believe. And it just looks good.
Okay, so Also, as I'm scoring these, I had mentioned that it doesn't need to be straight or accurate. As you go through, if you put little cracks, it makes it look a lot more realistic. Just because, bricks and that's what happens as they get old, right? So that's cool.
Right, especially when you're dealing with ruins and stuff like that. Yeah, and adding the little extra foam bits on top to make look like loose bricks and all that. All right, so you guys will see the fully painted stuff on our tables whenever we can use this in Frostgrave. We can use this in so many different games.
Sure.
Like trees, you can never have enough room.
That's so true that you can't have enough trees, too.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So a lot of thanks to Julie for the work that she's doing. I know it's very mundane. I know it
really isn't.
It sounds.
It is, but
right.
But it's not. It's relaxing. It's just
right. It's relaxing, but it's also something that's going to help really the terrain collection. This is the first time that I'm doing the ruins like this in a long time. Okay, so it's just going to help a lot with our tables, our setups. And Julie is now going to be an official terrain maker in the studio, so that'll be great. It'll take a lot of pressure out of me. So
yep, for sure. But also, I'm going to be, why don't you tell them about the new segment?
Right, and so hopefully with this experience, Julie is thinking that she would like to do a couple of videos for the channel, terrain making for beginners. I mean, since she's just started, this is only her second terrain piece since yesterday, so it'll be really cool, I think. And again, I'm very grateful. Thanks, Julie. Last but not least, Julie will be taking over making these kelp forests for me.
Yes.
I really need that done.
That'll be fun. That's going to be another one for the segments.
For next time.
New series, yeah. Yep.
All right, so I'll be showing her how to do this, and then she'll add her own creative stuff to it as she goes. And we'll have some terrain for Deep Wars.
Yay.
All right, thanks, guys. That was it. This was a short update just to show you what's going on in the studio today. We're very, very busy today, Tuesday.
Hope you liked it.
All right. Have a great one.